Okay, now we're starting to get a pretty good email going. Everything it's short, it's brief, it's simple, and because of that, we're going to start seeing a high conversions. Everything in here is said because it needs to be said. It's there to increase the conversion rate, but there's not a lot of fluff and not a lot of hype. So it's ultimately going to do nothing but increase your conversions. So again, we have the benefit written in a question format to really ask the person, or you're really in a way subconsciously telling them what you want them to know. But it's just, one thing is just being asked something versus being told something. When you're told something, you're kind of put up a guard. You automatically put up a defense. But whenever you just ask your opinion, it really just lets those barriers just subside, and it really allows you to open up and really receive the rest of the message. So you got your benefit. How would you like to learn how to make $705 in 1 hour with one email? If so, then simply click the link. It's very short to the point, but it's a very strong, compelling reason to click the link, because again, we're not trying to sell in the email. We're just trying to get them to go to the landing page, or to the sales page, or to the offer, the blog, whatever it is that's designed to convert. And then now we're reinforcing that call to action. If you ever wonder what it would be like to send out one email and make more than you did working all week at your job, then check out the link above. Again, just reinstating that. And there is a formula in traditional copywriting that basically tells you to really play off the problems of the people, the problems of the reader. Try to find out what's wrong, the pain that the reader might be going through, and kind of dig the knife in and twist it a little bit. And it's sad to say, but those techniques really, really, really work. So here's a very subtle way. You're saying, how would you like this benefit? Here's the link. But then you're kind of really hitting it home. You're putting it in a way, reinforcing a call to action that says, hey, regardless of whether you think you need it or not, you might actually need this without you really thinking that you need it. Basically, if you ever wonder what it'd be like to send out one email, you can honestly just send out one email. You can make one click of a button and make more than you did working all week at your job. I mean, all week at your job, you've been slaving at your job when all you could have done is send out one email. So again, you're just kind of, reinforcing that there is a problem that they have, that they need a solution for, and then that's why it leads them back up to the benefit. It leads them back up to the link, which ultimately needs to be clicked, and then just leave it at that. Don't really make your emails any more longer than this. So this is basically kind of like the method to the madness. And if you notice what I'm doing here, even with all the ellipses at the end of the sentences, the ellipsis kind of tells the person it's an incomplete thought, an incomplete phrase, so they have to move on. It keeps things moving on. So even if you add a punctuation, add the three dots afterwards, it kind of moves them on to the next line. You want them to read it all. So again, how would you like to learn how to make $705 in 1 hour with one email? You're not just ending with a question mark, you're kind of moving them on. That basically subconsciously draws the eyes where you need to finish that phrase. There's a human desire to where they have to finish what they began. If not, the curiosity starts to burn on the inside of them. So they have to finish. And basically it's a very subtle thing that you can add to your copy, especially with your emails, but it works. But this is, basically with your emails, this is all you need to do. The subscriber doesn't have to scroll down. They get everything they need in a really kind of a quick jab. The email or the link is above the fold, which is going to increase your conversion rates about 83%, because the more that you make somebody scroll, the lower your conversion rates are going to go. But basically, this is the basic formula of the email demon method, that if you just follow this simple formula, you're going to start seeing a lot increase in conversions and a lot more response coming out of your list. So that's it for this video. When you're ready, go on to the next one.